Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in a matrix. Whether you know it or not, there's never been a time recorded that we've had more technology. And I was doing a video the other day called The NFL is Still Political in 2022. And I started to go on this little rant and it kind of like hit me. And I just thought about it. I was like, here we are. I'm giving you codes. I'm giving, like, literally, this whole thing that I'm giving you is a code for your phone or your computer to break down and then give you the code. It's all codes. And then I had my car, it's broke down right now, and they're trying to figure out the codes. They scanned it to find out what code they needed to replace the part, which is a code when you go to AutoZone, when you go to wherever you're at, to figure out the code. That's the part, plug in the code, and there it is. When you can start to look at it so easily as that, you can start to see it. And this is why I've been harping on professional sports, because it's like the Matrix, but it's not like the Matrix. It's not like they have a thing. I don't think I'm in a vat somewhere floating along with a thing stuck in the back of my brain. But how? Look at the significance of the thing stuck in your brain. How did they get the information to you? Your phone, your television, your movie, your Hollywood. This is why Hollywood is very important. I just did Matthew McConaughey Shut Your Ass Up in my Matthew McConaughey reading. I saw the magician that he was. And a magician can be just, but this boy ain't just. And then I saw Dan Bongino talk about him. I saw InfoWars talk about him because they saw it and I saw it. And if you can't see it, you are dumb, deaf, and blind. He is a puppet for the machine that think they are winning, but they are actually losing. But right now is the unveiling where it's all being shown to you. And that's what it is. He just walked into his trap. When he went up there, it was like, well, shooting. And yeah, oh, okay. Okay, Matthew, let's take away all of our guns. Okay, okay. We are in a matrix. Take a drop of my blood, take a swab of my nose, take a little bit of my saliva, and you're gonna see a code. It's gonna be 23 ingredients in my body, basically. 20. That's why they got 23 in me. It's DNA. You're gonna have a DNA code. I'm a code. They can't prove that an atom is solid. We're just codes. But with that being said, I don't want to go on this weird whole thing. It's us. It's like this pimple right here. I can't get rid of it. It's like my third eye. Let's use it. Let's use it. This is my third eye. Let's put a pyramid up there. Like, what's his name? Jay Z. Jay Z. Look at my pyramid. Look at in the middle of my pyramid is an eye. You see my third eye, Jay Z. Jay Z. Bling 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 bling. But anyway, let's get back to the point. It's a matrix. All right. We are all coded. To make this painting, it's coding. Make this toy, it's coding. You enter things into it. It's all coding, right? And that's what it is. To control the coding, how do you control it? You have to control a person's brain, like sticking that stem in the back of their neck. How can they do that? Ask yourself, how can they do that? This is my point. Through your phone, through your television, through media, through the newspapers. They've been doing it for so long that now that it's getting tripped up, they don't know what to do. And that's what's happening. And that's why they had to censor. And that's why Elon Musk taking over Twitter is so important, because he's like, we need free speech. No. They're like, no, 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 no. You don't understand. We give you the information and tell you what to think. Do you see it? And that's how they program you like a computer. Look at yourself as a computer. You wake up every day, you like, you go to work, you make your drive, you brush your teeth, you do everything you do. They know that, and they control the musicians, the Hollywood, everything else you try to entertain yourself. And that's why sports is so sucky right now, and you can't get away from it. You just want to watch a football game, and you're watching spring training, and they have some freaking reporter, because this is how aggressive they are, to go out there to make sure that that head coach who said, "Oh, J6 was just a brush up. Don't worry about it. He got fined $100,000." This is them in motion, and you have to see it, because they know they have to program you like a computer. They're computer programming you, and they need you asleep so they can just. Oh, look, you like Matthew McConaughey? His record, his movie sells, and this musician record sells. You have to start to see the matrix, because it is a matrix, and it's to confuse your mind, to program your mind. And when you can wake up from it, you can start deprogramming it and pulling it away, pulling the plugs out of your brain. Like, that's why they had the tentacles in the Matrix. That's what I did. I was like, I like Matthew McConaughey, but F him. Oh, this, what's going on over here? Oh, Puffy. Oh, this. And then you start to wake up and become who you are. And that's why I want to use this third eye that's on my forehead right now. I'm gonna take full advantage of this pimple. This is a pyramid. I would do the full pyramid, but I got my beer and my shot because I'm hoping you join me. And when you do wake up, we can do a beer and a shot together. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we live in a matrix. Everything is numerology. Everything is numbers. And when you start to wake up and see it, you'll see it. It's like when I saw my car sitting in this lot in Tijuana, just broke down, and they were like testing all the fuses, and I was like, you guys are just trying to figure out the code. And that's all they were trying to do. All right? And this is what I'm trying to do. Get to you guys, figure out what you like. And this is why they want to capture the information. Now that my YouTube is starting to pick up some views, I'm starting to see like, oh, this is what you like. Oh, you like that. And now I can see, and then I can see the views. I can see everything. This is why it's a war for information, and InfoWars with Alex Jones and all of them told you this. And why they had to black him out. Because this is an information war. If I can get 100 people and 70 people say, oh, we like that video of you in the park in Tijuana, I'm going to make more videos of me in Tijuana. But if I don't get that response, then I don't know. And this is why you see the Elon Musk thing was so important, because he wanted free speech. He's advocating for it. And he's talking about it because we needed to speak freely, because you need the real information. But they want the information to hide it and to try to predict and tell you what you like. And then you can see I'm going to go back to the Matrix. Agent Smith wanted to control everybody, but he couldn't control Keanu's character. He couldn't control him. And that's why the final battle, he had to die. He had to be sacrificed. The whole Jesus Christ thing, which I do believe Jesus existed. And I think that's why the Catholic Church hangs him up on the cross, to let you know, don't come around here about with that. You know, because Jesus was like, everybody come to my church. I don't like the bankers. And where are we at right now? Churches are corrupted. Bankers are corrupted. Same story. We're still in it. All right. But when humanity wakes up, we reject it. We push it back. All right. So push it back, Jack. You ain't coming around here no more. What you say? Say. Talk to you later. Let's do a shot together. A little bit of that, a little bit of this. With that being said, we ain't living in no Truman Show. We're living in the Matrix. I don't care if I'm living in the Matrix, on a flat earth, on a round earth. I don't care where I'm at. All I know is I'm me, you are you, and we are alive. Let's make this place better so we can survive and thrive, because I want to live out every square inch that I got left. I'm 42 years old. I think I got about 40 more years, and I want to live it. We're in a spiritual, mental, psychological attack, and you know what? I'm going butt back. With that being said, peace out.